We're going to be talking about this a lot over the course of the programme. Later on, we'll be hearing about maybe some of the things you can do to try and minimise your payments. But first, we're going to take you to Liverpool tonight, where the economy was a big talking point today at the Labour Party conference, which is underway there this week. And our political editor, Andy Bell, has been listening to an awful lot today on a day, Andy, where there's been so much happening.
There has been a lot happening, Dan, but I think it's absolutely fair to say that the economy has been dominating that conference, and I think that's not surprising given what was announced on Friday in that so-called mini-budget and the reaction to it since. And what we've had is Labour trying to lay out an alternative path to growth in the economy and putting money back in people's pockets. As we know, the Conservative way that they are trying to put forward, it very much revolves around tax cuts. For Labour, they're trying to say this can be done through investment, particularly investment in the green economy. And on that, there was a big announcement today in his speech from Keir Starmer, that speech from the leader being the absolute main focus of today's conference here.
Have the last few days moved him closer to power? Last Friday's mini-budget has opened up a divide with the Conservatives, which the Labour leader is determined to exploit, saying the government has crashed the economy.
And for what? Not for you, not for working people, for tax cuts for the richest 1% in our society. Don't forget, don't forgive. The only way to stop this is with a Labour government.
He told them it had been right to change the party of his predecessor, and they agreed.
That's why we had to rip out anti-Semitism by its roots.
His most important policy announcement was for a new body to cut fossil fuels out of Britain's energy generation entirely by 2030.
So we will set up Great British Energy within the first year of a Labour government, a new company. And because it is right for jobs, because it is right for growth, because it is right for energy independence from tyrants like Putin, then yes, conference, Great British Energy will be publicly owned.
Some say he will only get into Downing Street with the support of the SNP. Today, he tried to crush that idea.
We can't work with them. We won't work with them. No deal under any circumstances.
In an echo of Tony Blair, he said the Labour Party was again the political wing of the British people.
Because as in 1945, 1964, 1997, this is a Labour moment.
He has tried to pitch the Labour Party as the natural party of government. If he can convince the country of that, they're taking a huge stride towards winning power.
Today we set out not just an opposition to this Tory government, but a genuine alternative. We're going to go out, we're going to fight for the future of this country, and we're going to win.
I've been saying that, you know, we had to build to this point, but we also then had to go out and do more to really then say, here's our alternative, and Keir has done that today.
Labour have been out of power for 12 years. It was always going to be a long road back, but today has felt like another step in that direction. Andy Bell, 5 News, the Labour conference in Liverpool.